Hello everybody and welcome to the first self-directed learning session. These sessions are there for you to practice those things that you have learned in the other practical classes, but you want to devote some additional time to developing those skills. You will, with your teacher, work out those things where you require some further work and agree on that. And then you can bring those to the SDL sessions and practice those things. However, for the first session, you won't have much to practice. So I've set a structured exercise for you that is about acquiring skills at using indirect vision. So that is looking in the mouth mirror whilst moving your hand and the instrument around the mouth, using only the vision from the mirror. Now this is particularly difficult skill to get in the first instance because you're actually having to move your hand in reverse because you're looking in the mirror for information about where that instrument is going. And this can be quite challenging. So this is an exercise that's designed to help you gain those skills in indirect vision. For this exercise we'll be using the Learner Prep block, which you will have purchased as part of your equipment kit. So the block looks like this. It has 3 layers which represent the dental tissues, the enamel, the dentine and the pulp, and we'll be cutting into this block later in exercises. The block you have in your kit, but when you come to use it in practical exercises, we will provide you with this attachment plate which attaches the block to the mannequin head. So the way to place it securely in the head is to place the block inside the application plate and then to screw gently the 2 screws on the plate to ensure that the block is firmly in place. On the back of the block you'll see that there are some holes which will correspond to the screw in the mannequin head. So you can mount the block in the lower jaw or you can mount it in the upper jaw. For this exercise we'll be mounting it in the upper jaw. So in your mannequin head, what you need to do is use the silver button on the side to press that, open the skull of the mannequin, and then place the plate inside the mouth, and then tighten the smaller screw to ensure that your plate fits firmly into the mouth of the mannequin. Tighten it gently and just make sure that it's not going to move around during the exercise, and then close the skull. So the exercise today is going to involve you drawing a very fine and precise line on the plate that's mounted in the mouth. And you're going to draw this line using only indirect vision. So you're going to sit behind the mannequin head, looking directly down into the mirror. You can move the mirror around the mannequin head any place you want to visualize the area on the plate that you're going to be drawing on. And then with your dominant hand you're going to hold the instrument as you would in a modified pen grasp, and you're going to draw lines on the plate. Sounds easy, but it's not. It's quite difficult when you first start. So the first exercise will involve you drawing a line around a letter like this. So we've got some adhesive labels with bold printed letters on, which you can select any letter you want. I want you then to adhere the letter to your Learner Prep like this, so that when it's placed in the mouth, in the top jaw, you will have 3 or 4 letters to draw around. You're then going to use the pencil inside the mouth to draw a continuous, smooth and precise line around the letters. So I want you to keep the same distance from the letter for the whole drawing process. And you need to draw a continuous line around the tooth and join it up. The challenge will be being able to do that whilst looking only in the mirror. So drawing precisely using the mirror. Now, you will get a sense of how difficult it is to move the instrument in one way when your brain is actually telling you, the image is telling you, the mirror is telling you that you're moving your hand in the opposite direction. So we need to just rewire our brains so that we're able to use the mirror to visualize the upper teeth, because we can't look like this. It doesn't work. We actually have to use the mirror in the mouth like this. So the exercise is designed to give you those skills. Now remember, it's like driving a car. It's not going to be easy the first time you get into the car, and it will only get easier with practice. So we have hundreds of these adhesive labels for you to use. You need to be patient, and you need to concentrate on acquiring the skill. So in your pebble pad, write some reflections on the challenges that you've faced. With that, take some photographs of the labels that you've produced, maybe the first one you did, and maybe the last one you did for the session as well, to show how you are acquiring those skills.